Hello, YouTube. It is day 11. It seems like it was just day 10, 5 minutes ago. I'm back doing this video already again. And this has been fun. We are in day 11 of Questions of Jesus, 100 Questions of Jesus. And the question that we're talking about today is Jesus asked in Matthew 11:16, "To what shall we compare this generation?" And what he was doing was calling out the generation because of their incessant complaining about it didn't matter, what someone seemed to do. They had a complaint. The Pharisees and some of the people complained about Jesus that that he didn't follow the rules that they set out in terms of the many laws of Moses. And they basically would get upset at him because he would spend time with sinners and with drinkers and tax collectors and they called him a drunkard and a person that would hang out with the bad people of the earth. And then there was he said that the same criticisms about John the Baptist, even though he did none of those things that Jesus was doing. But they found something about him, mainly because he was calling them out on their sin. He was pointing out the way that they cared more about themselves and what they wanted and more about money and other things than they did about people and or serving God. God was not first in their lives. They were. And we live in the same generation today, or we have the same things in this generation, I should say. And that is, people live for themselves, what they want to do. We have to be very careful because we can always justify what we want to do and what we want to be. And if you find yourself on the wrong side of that and you find yourself going against the actual God of the universe based on the instructions that he gave us to live, you're going to be in a bad place. See, for me, it's important to me that I listen to the words of Christ and that I connect with Christ, because his words and his life hold the keys to life and the keys to everlasting life and spending my time eternally in paradise with God. So that is why I've chosen to live the way that I'm trying to live. And so be very careful about going against the laws and words of Christ. Live as he instructed us to live. Love your neighbor as yourself, and love the Lord God as with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. Do those two things and you will obey all the laws of Moses. So he simplified it for us, but still many of us don't want to receive it because we like our sin a little too much. And I understand that because we find comfort in the ways that we want to live, and we can justify, what we want because we want what we want. But be careful to pick the right things, and don't try to just discredit somebody because they're basically saying something that you don't like. Maybe just look under the hood a little bit and see, is this actually right? Is this actually true? If it's true, then follow it. If it's not, then run from it. Have a great day, everybody. I hope this was helpful to you, and we'll see you tomorrow, probably in a few minutes, at least what it feels like. Have a great one. Take care.